Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to our little sanctuary. I'm Jane, and I'm so glad you're here. Before we take a single step into today's journey, I just want to pause and send a wave of gratitude your way. Thank you for choosing to spend these precious minutes with me. I know how fast the world spins. I know how many voices are constantly calling for your attention. So, whether you're navigating the hum of the morning traffic, or perhaps your hands are busy with the dishes or laundry, or maybe you're finally letting your body sink into the sheets after a long, exhausting day, thank you for being present. Wherever you are, whatever you're carrying, I hope this space offers you a deep exhale. I hope it brings the clarity and the gentle healing your heart is looking for today. Before we dive in, I want to lean in and ask you something. Just between us. Take a slow, deep breath and try to be completely honest with your heart. Have you ever walked into a room and felt invisible? Like you were there, but no one truly saw you? Have you ever shared your thoughts only to feel like your words were falling into a void? Maybe you've been ignored, or perhaps someone spoke to you in a way that made you feel small, like you didn't quite count. If you've ever felt that heavy, cold sting of disrespect, please hear me. You are not alone. Today, we're going to talk about how to keep your power when the world forgets to be kind. We'll learn how to stay grounded without losing your cool, your worth, or your light. So, find a quiet spot if you can. Let your shoulders drop and let's grow a little stronger together. Let's start with a truth that I want you to tuck away in your heart. Not everyone will know how to treat you with respect, but how you hold yourself in those moments, that is where your true magic lives. So often, we enter a room or a relationship waiting for someone else to hand us our value. But here's the thing, respect has to start at home, within you. Before we can ask for it from the world, we have to give it to ourselves. If we don't honor our own voice, our own time, or our own boundaries, how can we expect others to? It's like walking into a dark forest with a tiny, flickering match, hoping someone else will bring the light. No, my friends, you must be the one carrying the torch. When you truly believe in your worth, you move differently. Your voice finds its steady ground. Your head sits a little higher. And even if someone tries to throw shade your way, it won't dim your glow because you already know who you are. Their words don't define you. They just bounce off. One of the biggest lies we tell ourselves is that someone's disrespect is a reflection of our inadequacy. But please understand this. Disrespect says everything about their character and nothing about yours. Think about it. If someone constantly talks over you or mocks your dreams, it hurts. Of course it does. But that doesn't mean your ideas are small. It just means their capacity for kindness is limited. That is their burden to carry, not yours. The moment you take their behavior personally, you let those shadow lies creep in, lies like, I'm not enough, or I don't matter. And if you believe them, you start living them. So, remind yourself every single day, their disrespect is not my mirror. Your identity is built on your beautiful heart, your resilience and your kindness, not on someone else's inability to be decent. To protect that identity, you have to learn the art of not explaining. Have you ever tried to explain your feelings to someone who is committed to misunderstanding you? It's exhausting, isn't it? It's like shouting into a storm. No matter how clear or kind you are, they won't hear you because they aren't listening to understand. They're listening to win. Some people will hurt you and then demand you justify why it hurts. And when you do, they'll call you too sensitive or dramatic. Listen to me. You do not owe anyone a map to your worth. You can be polite and you can speak your truth, but you don't have to defend it to people who don't care. That's emotional labor you don't need to do. You deserve peace. Strong people often move with a quiet, steady strength. They speak up clearly. We sometimes stay silent because we're peacekeepers. But silence doesn't fix disrespect. It just lets it grow. You don't have to yell. Just use simple I statements. I felt hurt by that comment, or I don't feel heard when I'm interrupted. These words are powerful because they are honest. And remember, your tone is your secret weapon. It's not just what you say, but the energy behind it. If someone is rude, you could react and join them in the mud, or you could pause, breathe, and respond from a place of power. I don't appreciate being spoken to like that. When you stay calm, you stay in charge. Don't let their chaos become your storm. Bring your own calm into the room. Now, let's talk about boundaries. I know, that word can feel cold, like you're pushing people away. But it's actually the opposite. Boundaries aren't walls. They're fences with gates. You get to decide who enters, how far they can walk, and when it's time for them to go. Just like you lock your doors at night to feel safe. You need emotional boundaries to keep your soul safe. If someone keeps crossing the line, you need a boundary, not because you're being mean, but because you're being a friend to yourself. There's a phrase I want you to try today. It's simple, polite, and incredibly firm. This doesn't work for me. If someone is wasting your time, I really value my time, and this doesn't work for me. If a joke feels mean, I'm not okay with that kind of humor. It doesn't work for me. You aren't trying to control them. You're just protecting your peace. I know the guilt is real, especially for the givers and the healers. You feel like you're letting people down. But listen, protecting yourself is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It is not your job to set yourself on fire just to keep someone else warm. Let go of the guilt. Being healthy isn't being mean. And yes, people will test those fences. They might mock them, but boundaries are like muscles. They get stronger the more you use them. Don't back down just to keep the peace. If you sacrifice your inner peace for outer peace, you lose every time. But what happens when you've done everything right? You've spoken up. You've set the boundary. And they still don't care. This is where you find the courage to walk away with dignity. There comes a moment where the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all and just leave. This isn't revenge. It's self-preservation. You deserve to be in spaces where you are celebrated, not just tolerated. Walking away isn't a sign of weakness. It's an act of profound bravery. People might say you're running away, but running is about fear. Walking away is about wisdom. If a house is on fire, you don't stay inside to argue with the flames. You get out to save your life. Your emotional health works the same way. If someone brings constant chaos, you have every right to exit. And when you leave, let go of the need for them to get it. We all want that apology, that moment where they say, "I'm so sorry, I see now," that some people may never see. If your healing depends on their apology, you'll be waiting forever. Real freedom begins when you say, "I don't need you to understand. I just need to move on." Try to leave without burning bridges if you can. You don't need to be cruel to be clear. Just say, "I don't feel respected here, so I'm stepping away for my own well-being." Leave with grace. Don't carry the hate with you. Your silence and your peace will always be louder than any argument you could ever win. As we navigate these hard lessons, there's a danger that we might let our hearts turn to stone. But please, stay soft. It's so easy to become bitter, to build walls so high that no one can ever get close again. But your superpower is being able to protect yourself without losing your light. You don't have to stop being kind just because someone else was cruel. Don't let one toxic experience convince you that the whole world is dark. You can be soft and still stand incredibly tall. Pain is a teacher. Instead of asking, "Why me?" Try asking, what is this teaching me about my own strength? Maybe it taught you that you're stronger than you thought, or that you deserve more than you were settling for. Every time you rise above disrespect, you're building emotional muscle. To truly heal, surround yourself with radiators, people who lift you up. You don't need many, just a few who see your value and respect your soul. When you breathe the air of mutual respect, you'll realize it feels so good. You'll never settle for less again. Let's take one last deep breath together. True power isn't about controlling the world. It's about how you honor yourself when the world gets loud. Remember, you carry the torch. Don't let anyone else's behavior tell you what you're worth. Speak your truth with a steady heart. Build your fences with gates. Learn the magic of "this doesn't work for me," and have the grace to walk away from the fire without waiting for the flames to say sorry. Self-respect is a daily practice. It's saying yes to what heals you and no to what hurts you. Before we part ways, I want to leave you with a question to carry in your heart. Looking at your life right now, what is one small boundary you need to set? Or maybe, what is one situation you are bravely going to walk away from to reclaim your peace? Take a moment, reflect, and if you feel like sharing, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let's make this a space of collective strength. I'm right here, reading and holding space for every step of your journey. Thank you, truly, from the bottom of my heart, for trusting me with your time today. You can't control how others act, but you are the absolute master of how you treat yourself. Stand tall, protect your magic, and keep moving forward with your head held high. If this session felt like a hug for your soul, please like, share, and subscribe. We have many more journeys ahead to help you grow and heal. You are so worthy of love. You are so worthy of respect. Stay peaceful, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.